Hey guys, it's Jack here from One Gaming Studios and welcome back to another video. And today we're starting a new series called Minecraft server reviews. And the first one is actually gonna be this what I believe is gonna happen. Why am I? Oh yeah, I thought like why am I flying? But we're on creative, so we're actually gonna have 5 or 6 parts for this server because there's actually multiple servers in this server. Sorry about background noise if you guys can hear that. And so if you guys do not know what to build to get, oh yeah, I need to tell this before I tell what I was just saying. If you like, I'm gonna just go somewhere really quick. If you guys build like these detailed with depth and all that, you actually get promoted to a apprentice. All you gotta do is wait. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, if you guys do CP requests, which I'm not gonna do because I'm not allowed to, because it's not my build and I haven't built anything. And you guys cannot what is it? Yeah, submit empty plots. So if you guys don't know clue what to build, you can go to Flash Warp tutorial. Tutorials. We will be going there in a few minutes. Here are like the basic rules, so I'm gonna read them. Just in case you guys don't know. So don't disrespect any players or staff members. Don't spam or use caps in the global chat. Never swear on the server. Don't spam your plots with lava, water, or ender eggs. Don't spam potions, arrows, and snowballs. Don't advertise other servers. TeamSpeak 3. Okay, that's the TeamSpeak, guys. And no lag machines with redstone, pistons, etc. No Dragonite, command blocks, or enchanted armor. No griefing other players' plots. Do not mini-mob help the server by obeying rules. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna say something really quickly. If you guys do advertise, that leads to a permanent ban. But the others, I think you'll just get like a warning and so on and so on. So here are the guides, which are basically T-mods, which are they're being trialed, and then there's actually many open spots. So yeah, so these are the 3 guides, which they are gonna get promoted. Well, I don't know what, there's not that many staff now, but if this was like full, there was like 1 spot, no, I mean 3 spots available. What would happen is that one of the guides or a few of the guides, or depending on how many moderators, the ones that were T-modded / their guides, actually, okay, pretend there's like, for example, if there was 3 open spots for moderators, 3 of the guides will become those moderators, and then I think you guys get the whole thing. They become the moderators, then the other, then more 3 can come there. So, for example, if this is full, but someone needs to become guide because they're like open, they need open spots. What's gonna happen is one's gonna become a moderator, but the person that got switched that is a moderator, there's a chance of them not becoming moderator anymore, or they get promoted to admin. And then if there were no spot, then no head admin, they turn into head admin and then owner. Okay, I don't. So now we're gonna go over to warp tutorial. So warp tutorials. So green means what we are looking for, and bad means do not build. Well, you guys can build them, but it's not what they want if you want to be promoted to the next apprentice. I think that's how you pronounce it. Those, there it is. And then you're probably like, what's the gain of having this? So you actually get to go to you actually get another plot that you can build on, and then you can go to this world. But if you don't have it, you can't. Wait, what? Warp. It's gonna say warping, but you don't have access to go. So straight ahead is the water tutorials if you want anything with water. And then this direction is interior. So we're just going to start from interior. So I'm going to have to do this. This is an interior example. This house is built into a mountain. Take a look inside. There's more advanced structural support and purposeful utility items. So they're actually giving detail. I mean, that's what they're trying to say. And you actually want to make it look like natural. Like, I don't like having a house in a cave isn't natural. But if you're like, if you just build a house, it's not going to look detailed. It might, but you have to have like mountain, grass, and all that. So, welcome to your house. Step through this door into the hill. And plus, if you're like in actually survival, you for starters you might go into but like a little bit more detailed. So as you guys see, there's lots of detail in this house. So that's what they're looking for. And also as you guys see, there's like a mountain outside, and they actually decorated it a little. Like, you can kind of tell that this isn't natural, but like you can't tell it's natural, but you can kind of tell that it's man-made too. I mean, player-made. But they're not always focusing on the inside. They're focusing on the inside and outside too. So that's what they're focusing on. So we have to go through here. So, and then there should be a red version of this. Okay, here are one of the water tutorial. This is just an opening of water. It doesn't have a detail, as I was saying about detail. Or reread that. This is just an opening of water. It doesn't have a detailed riverbed with block variation. It is just one level of water. It also has no details such as lily pond or rock pools. Do not build this. If you want to be promoted, do not build this. Sorry about background noise, guys. So here is 2. As you can see, the water has been raised up one block, gives a better view of the riverbed. There is block variation depth for detail, lily pads, and a rock. So as you guys can see, there's like a rock, just like there would be in real life. It won't, as you guys see, if you go to like a lake or something, not a lake, but like somewhere, there's gonna be like these rocks and lily pads. So here is like that. I don't know what that is. So this is plain. It has some block variation, but it still has no depth. How are you guys pronounce that? You can create this by making a river bed with various levels and add further detail with more block variation. So okay, I just took a look at that one. As you guys see, this is all just blocks. But if you go all the way to the one they do want to see, it's blocks, glass panes, and all that. So this has a lot more block variation, as I was saying, and also has depth with the additional glass pane. There is also a very detailed riverbed which you can access via the left corner. So let's see what's inside. You guys see they're also detailed under 2. So where would I want to go right now? So there. I'm gonna start from here. Jordan and Ray Cave. Right. On the other hand, this plot has. Oh wait, I need to read that one first. So I'm gonna start from all the way back here. So as you guys see, if you actually, so just looking for this, someone wants to build a desert biome. But like, desert has a lot more than cactus, so I think that's what it's gonna say. The desert biome example has no detail and is flat. The cactus adds a little more atmosphere, but there's no block variation. Also, there is room for something else, maybe a well or terrain. So this is what they're looking for. This plot has terrain, block variation, also has a very good atmosphere, and looks like a desert with some plants and a dying tree with decaying leaves. It also has a small well. So, there's a decaying tree, and where's the well? A small well here. So, this plot is very flat and does not utilize the snow level. It also has a very bad default tree with no atmosphere. This one are very poorly made and it's too simple. So they don't want like simple stuff, because if it was just simple then almost everybody will be apprentice. So yeah. And as you guys see, there's like nothing inside except like a bed. So we have to go over here. On the other hand, this plot has terrain and a frozen lake, which adds more atmosphere. It also has small structure and it has a winter tree. It uses different blocks and levels. So have a quick look at that. So let's go here, and then I'm actually going to have different parts of this, since creative is actually a huge mini server, I guess. So I'm actually going to read through this really fast. This is the terrain we do not want to see yet. It's patterned and looks very unnatural. It has no block variation and no variation in size or shape or even height. Do not build it. So you guys can see that this has like a pattern, which is not usually like a real mountain. This is like, it's not like one block then 2 blocks. It's like one block. It looks natural, doesn't it? But it has like a little bit too much of that. So let's go here, which does look natural. It's not patterned. This is a detailed mountain, and as you can see, it has block variation, and it also has much more complex, sharp, and looks far more realistic with size, shape, and height variation. So here's a quick look at that. How you guys see, it's not like one diagonal block going that way and then one up and then 3, 2, 4 up. So we have to go to this one. So I think this is like showing a cave. This overhanging cliff has no block variation. It also is very patterned. You need to try and avoid this at all costs. Make the cliff actually look like it's overhanging to add shape. So yeah, it's actually patterned. Okay, let me just give it a hint. Nothing should be patterned except like houses and stuff like that. Well, that's more symmetric, but no pattern when you're actually building a natural overhanging cliff or stuff like that. The overhanging cliff has more shape and is advanced. It also has block variation, which adds more detail. It doesn't have pattern, and it is completely varied, which makes it natural. Naturality. Wow. So let's start from the next row. This is an example of a house wall with no detail. It's just plain one type of block and has no variation. It's all white wool and does not detail to show a scale. So I think it's like this and then improve more, but then improve more and improve there. So that's why only white. So this is not what you're looking for. It's good if you're just having like a beginners. This is for builders, not like promotion. It's good for beginners. Like, we need to add more blocks to it. Can't be just that. So I think that's what they're saying. This shows variation in the blocks. However, it could be further improved by adding things such as fences, walls. It will add more detail to the actual blocks, or to not just the wall. So yeah. And as you guys see, that this is actually, is it? No, it isn't. So it's actually having gray wool, just all white. Let's go next. So this further shows how you can add detail with fences, walls, and slabs. However, this wall is still lacking depth and is not perfect, so you still need to add depth to impress us. So yeah, as you guys see, they added fences, buttons. So this is what they're looking for. Actually, guys, I might leave it here. Should I? I can't finish it. So, guys, I'm actually going to leave that. I'm actually going to leave this last few for the next episode. And the next episode is going to finish off this tutorial world on how to get promoted to the next apprentice, I think that's how you pronounce it, level. So, yeah, bye. And the other one's going to be focusing on plot. So, bye.